In Agbara, Ogun State, southwest Nigeria, residents bemoan the state of their road infrastructure. They call on the state and federal government for help. Last week, we brought you a story of the poor state of the Aba-Port Harcourt Road. Well, we have an update on that situation in Abia State. Also lined up today are some of the pictures that you sent into our eyewitness portal. These and more on Eyewitness Report. I'm Kaide Alayande, standing in for Chrissy Lems. Agbara is the industrial hub of Ogun State, southwest Nigeria. As such, the city is pivotal to the socio-economic development of the geopolitical region. And with the intensity of business activities going on in the area, plus the large presence of production companies there, the city of Agbara contributes in no small measure to the internally generated revenue of Ogun State. But the residents are not happy with the state of road infrastructure there. They are also quick to admit that the onus does not rest on the Ogun State government alone, but the federal government also has its share in this responsibility, with the Agbara-Sokoto Federal Road also in shambles. Since the eyewitness reporter, a resident in the area, first sent in the picture of the affected roads, we had been on those roads to see things for ourselves. And here's what we brought you.
Agbara is the commercial and industrial hub of Ogun State, southwest Nigeria. With multinational establishments and manufacturing companies operating in this axis of the state, the impact of this area to the state's economy is phenomenal. But residents and those who do business here are not impressed with the current state of infrastructure. The Aton-Igbesa Agbara Road in Adodwata local government area of Ogun State has become an eyesore. The hardship commuters go through on the road on a daily basis is harrowing. Residents say accidents on this road have become a commonplace, and for them, the situation has become unbearable.
The state of this very road is a concern, especially to Nigerians and even international community, because this industrial estate, that's Agbara Industrial Estate, hosts close to half the population of industries in the country, with thousands of expatriates working here. But in the last 1 week, you will not believe that these expatriates and all company workers here have to either come by road, come by foot, or some using Okada, because the road was inaccessible completely. About 4 containers fell here. This, from the stretch of that end to over there, 4 containers fell. For close to a week, it was only yesterday that it was removed from the road, and you can see now, probably the management or whoever, they struggle to bring these sands you are seeing now to come and fill it up. But the decay is worst over there. Nobody can access this road. It's just a few kilometers road from Agbara to Atan down to Sangota. But it's impassable completely. As important as this area is, you cannot imagine that government will abandon this very important road where they earn billions of revenue yearly. It's a concern, and it shows unseriousness on the part of the government. I don't think any government that is desirous of the prosperity of this country will abandon such a strategic community that houses close to 50% of all the manufacturing plants in the country. So for close to 1 year now, this is how the state of the road has been. Millions of naira have been lost in damages for containers falling off the trailer every day at the risk of even lives have been lost on this road. So it's like nobody is completely paying any attention. We are calling the government now to move speedily if they actually value this community that has been contributing billions of naira to the federal coffers.
It's a very terrible situation. For the past let me say, I've been here for the past 14 years, and no government has ever, even during the PD, has ever tried to, it's unfortunate. Even this one that comes from here from this Agbara to Aton, is a very terrible situation. You understand what I'm saying now? Most of our containers, they always fall on this road each time we're coming. Do you know how much is just on this road? Even this other one that is along this federal road that leads to, I think it goes to Sokoto. Do you understand what I'm saying now? I don't know why. It's an economic value company. I don't know why they cannot even, concentrate on this road. There are a lot of industries here, but most of them, they convert the goods through the trucks and all that. It's a very bad situation. Look at the other way. Look at the situation. It's all these industries are trying to do palliative measures, but when it's just for some time.
This sawmill, for instance, is one of the many thriving businesses in this vicinity. But the staff say they are currently facing a hard time moving their wares on this road. They want the state government to come to their aid.
We have the federal road here and we have the local road here. But both the two roads is not good at all. So it's very difficult for us to bring our market in. Even when we want to come in with our own car, it's not easy for us at all in order to bring the car in. So we want the government to come and look into our aid in order to do. I'm talking about the government, that is the state government, that is the Ogun State government and the federal government, to come and assist us. Because we have the federal one, which is the one, both of them is not okay. So they should come in order to come and assist us so that we can bring out, if we want to come in. Sometimes we used to use not less than 5 or 6 hours in the hold up.
There are more of industrial company that generates here, and we don't know how many they did not construct the road for us, and the road is bad. For us to bring market to here is very costly and very expensive. From place we bring our goods to bring down to this place, the bus charges a lot of money, and for us to purchase the market is very expensive, and customers are not be able to buy it. That's why the road that is not good, and we don't know how the government do not look high and focus on what is happening here. I don't even see maybe they don't benefit anything from this place. I heard that maybe all these industrial companies, maybe they are paying their tax to the other branches where they are in other states. Maybe that's why they don't focus on anything on this place. Because I wonder, there are a lot of industrial companies here, and I expected that good things should be coming out there and they'll be doing something that we, the masses, that can benefit something from it. But why up today now, we don't benefit anything. So we are appealing to the government to come and rescue us and see what they can do, and to come and help us and repair this place.
Aton Igbesa Agbara Road is certainly not the only dilapidated road in this axis. Sokoto Road, which is a federal government road off the Aton Igbesa Agbara Road, should have served as an alternative route, but it's not any better. These two roads never seem to sympathize with each other, nor with the commuters. According to the residents, it just seems there's no time of the day that traffic on these roads is not problematic. Truck drivers are some of the worst hit.
We are appealing to Ogun State government to help us repair this road. It is causing a lot of havoc.
Business owners in this area are not finding these bad roads funny at all. Some of them have been forced to downsize after running at a loss due to poor transportation. With nowhere else to turn to for help, they are asking the federal and state governments to pool resources and make life better for them.
It is my wish that if government can pay attention to this road, because it's a major access to a big economic hub of Ogun State. We have so many companies that are here, multinationals are here. You have companies as big as Unilever, companies as big as Procter & Gamble, companies as big as Nestle, there's numerous Chinese and also small SMEs here. But unfortunately, because of the bad situation of the road, we cannot receive our goods, we cannot dispose our goods. Our factory running capacity has dropped below 30% because of this situation. I would hope that one day somebody will pay attention to this road because it's a major access to an economic center. I know because of the cost of things, it might not be easy for them to reconstruct, but let them do some kind of palliative measure so that people can move freely. Now,
this before this time, this traffic you are seeing here, they were diverted to Agbara Estate internal road. That had been destroyed beyond repairs. That is why you see traffic coming here now. This is being destroyed beyond repairs also. So we are appealing for government. Here is federal government, but either federal government or state government to please give us some political measures so that this road can become useful again. It's completely useless at this point in time. I have a factory here where I employ 36 people, all right? 36 Nigerians are working with me, all right? Since this road situation turned to this situation, my capacity utilization has dropped to about 30%. And that amounts to about a shortage of about 60 million naira every month lost in production capacity. You understand? Because goods cannot come to us and we cannot take out goods also. And then if you go to my factory now, the people are idle. Reason being that the raw materials we ordered, they don't have access to reach here. Even though the bank is willing to finance us, but there is no way to deliver goods to us. So the guys are idle, and if this continues in the next 2 months, certainly I will have to lay off some people.
The residents say they had made several frantic efforts to reach the authorities, but all to no avail. They are appealing to the Ogun State government and the federal government to help them repair these roads.
Every year, especially during the rainy season, we go through hell. People coming back from work, not getting home until 3 a.m., until 4 a.m., and they have to go back to work the following day. So it's been a serious problem. And if it's something that, okay, we are looking at solution at the end of the road, we'll be happy. But for several years now, we keep on hoping that government will step in and do something. But unfortunately, that has not been the case. So we are using this medium to appeal to the government. It could be the state, it could be the federal, because most times they will always say they pass the buck. It's either federal road, the state road. We don't even know who owns the road. But what we are saying is that let it be done so that the people of this area will benefit the dividend of the so-called democracy.
Yeah, it's terrible. We've been suffering a lot. You need to come here 2-3 days ago. It was a gridlock. Everything was tight. From Thursday last week till Monday, we were in the hard time. And we sent a delegation to the government, and they said it has been done. So I want to use this opportunity to especially appeal to our amiable governor to help us, to reduce deaths, to reduce accidents on this road. A lot of Olokada have suffered deaths, untimely death. I'm telling you, the time I was coming, 2 trailers, they hooked each other. In between was a car, and then 2 Okada. The Okada people died. So many lives have been lost. It will be in the government's interest to help the people that put them there where they are. Because suffering is not the best thing. If you have an appointment, believe you me, you will miss it. If you are sick, before you get there, you'll be dead. Because every now and then, you can see the bad state of the road. So many, and this is a road that trailers ply all the time. From Idiroko, from the other side, they ply all the time. And there's so many industries here. When we ask the industry people, why can't they do it? They say yeah, they have to go to the government. There was a time when one good Samaritan did the road for us. Before you know, we had so many things. But what I discovered was that the road went bad again, and nobody was ready to do it. And the question on my lips is, you Evans, all these product people, why can't you help us? They said it has to do with the government.
Residents of Agbara and the business community there continue to hope for a positive response from Ogun State government and the federal government.